Well, Sam from Weary Feet, Julie's husband, just dropped us off back here at Laurel Creek. And it is 12:21 and we're going into the woods. Our first view of the day, we are 2.3 on my watch in. It's not been terrible so far. We've climbed up how far, Rich?
519 feet.
Okay.
That's Goose Knob over there.
Goose Knob. I don't think we're going to go over Goose Knob. Well, that's lovely filming, isn't it? Yeah, the trail so far is a lot of switchbacks. We're hoping to make 10. I don't know if that'll happen. I'm not going to lie, I'm a little gassed from yesterday. I told Rich 18 with a 0 after maybe, but if we're going to keep hiking, maybe 16. But we'll see. I know we'll get stronger. I'm hoping by the time we get up north, we can pull a 20 if we need to. We popped out at another really nice view. We're about 3 3/4 miles up. We've been climbing pretty steady.
Wow.
Yes, nice, huh?
Hardy.
It's a farm down there. We have come 6 1/4 miles, and we are doing a little road walk. Those guys on the dirt bikes just passed us. We're gonna hopefully get another 4 miles in, 5. Water may be an issue. There's a shelter coming up, but the water's hard to get. We'll have to take a look and see if that's our only option. This little sketch through here. We did some road walking on a gravel road, and now we're on a paved road, and I think we're going down to somehow get under the interstate. I'm not really sure. We're going over it, he says. Yeah, I do see the bridge. It's hot out here on this pavement, and we're giving back all of our altitude, which is sad. Well, that was a booger of a climb. We came up about 700 feet. And we are almost to the side trail for the Helva or something shelter. This is not anything we ever want to do. First of all, the shelter's 1/4 mile off the trail. Then the water is 0.2 steep downhill. But there's just no water. We have no choice. We've been carrying water since we got on at Laurel Creek. And the brushy outpost was closed. There was no water cache there. And then there's a sketch stream that one of the comments said, quote, I think this stream generates from Satan's butthole and everybody's getting sick drinking it. So obviously we're not drinking that. So we got to do this detour. Oh. Well, that was probably one of our top 2 most time-consuming, arduous water stops. It was like a mile and 0.2 by Rich's watch. And it was way down from the shelter, and it wasn't flowing great, so it took some time, but we got water, cameled up, filled our bottles, and hopefully we'll get through to the next water source. It's like 10 miles from here, but we're going to go a couple more miles today. Yeah, that's pretty much all we got going on. I hate to lose miles. What?
Weary Feet is 15.8 miles ahead. And only 26 more 100 feet of elevation.
Well, that's good. So we'll have a pretty decent day tomorrow, especially if we go a couple more miles. We're eating away from our tent tonight because it's been a long while ago, but there were some bear sightings. This is where we are. We ended up stopping about 13.5 miles from our destination. So we'll have a pretty decent day tomorrow. And we're going to brush our teeth and get snuzzed in. Good evening.
Hi, kids.
So we look like a bowling team again. I don't know how it is that we both pack these same shirts for our sleep shirt.
Both my long sleeve and short sleeve one are both this exact same color.
But there's that.
So
anyway,
that's not helping.
Here we are on the trail again. It ended up trail miles about 11.5, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because tomorrow we'll have like 13 and a half to get into Weary Feet, which that all came together really well. Bob and Bertie were so great at Bear Garden, and everybody said really good things about Julie and Sam at Weary Feet. So we called up Julie and moved our car there, and when their shuttle driver wasn't available, her husband brought us back to Laurel Creek where we could start up.
What a cool guy.
Yeah.
He's a real interesting guy. Big cowboy, straight up, man.
Yeah.
Farmer. He's a farmer, but he's cool.
Yeah. So, we got on trail about 1, which was earlier than we had hoped. And that gave us the opportunity, to do this much. Some wicked climbs.
Yeah.
Virginia is not flat, people. Virginia
Virginia's
is so
good.
not flat.
I think it's going to be great training for us up north because it's got some pretty good climbs.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no 4,000-foot climbs, but they're the ones that are here.
We did like almost 2,500 today, and then tomorrow we'll have, I can't remember, another 2,300.
I would guess the climbs here, when you get in the water, between 600 and 800 usually. There's been a couple that have been like 1,200.
And some are so easy because of the way the trail's graded or switchbacks, and then others are just
like that one.
You just march your fanny right up there.
You'd be hiking along, it'd be a nice trail, and then there'll be a big tree, and there'll be just giant
up you go.
pile of roots you got to climb up over.
Yeah.
The water situation up here is not.
It's not great.
Yeah. And I don't know whether it's just the typical aspect of this trail, this section of it, or whether it's because it's summer. It hasn't been overly dry, but
it's getting the last.
What was the name of that
2
shelter
sections.
we stopped to get water at?
Helvey or something like that.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, which I talked about it as we came in. That was train wreck. We lost an hour.
Yeah.
But we have water, so that's good. And the next water is 8 miles from here.
But we should have.
And we should be fine because once we stop and get water there, it's only 5 out.
It's cool. It's early in the morning. We're not going to be.
Right.
So we'll each have a full liter take off.
But yeah, we had some conversations about 18s with full packs. Maybe just a little too much right now. So we're going to back it up because we both were doing so well. And now we're both starting to get a few aches and pains. And we just.
A few aches and pains.
Yeah, because we're old. But
climbing up on 19's mountains, I think anybody'd have a few aches and pains.
But yeah, we're gonna try to slow our roll just a little bit. But
we'll see how that works.
Yeah, well, it will, because otherwise we'll go home again and I'm not coming back if we do that. But I guess that's all I've got.
Hey, we got cell service tonight, so we'll be able to catch up with family. That's great. So anyway, I guess that's it.
Thanks for watching.
Bye, kids.